So this is question 11 of the chapters 1 to 4 homework, and I just want to show you how to use Excel as a resource and to be able to complete problems such as this much quicker than trying to do them by hand or utilize a calculator. So in this question, we're asked to calculate the mean, which is basically just the average of this set of figures, the median, which is just the middle figure of the group, the mode, which is the figure that appears most commonly or most frequently within the data set, and then to describe the shape of the distribution. So a couple different ways that we can do this. We can certainly jot these down on paper, calculate them by hand using a calculator or just simple math. We could also utilize an Excel spreadsheet to put these numbers in and try to organize them. But again, mainly our goal in this course and in a lot of finance courses is to utilize technology as much as possible. So within this problem, next to the data set, we do have the option to open the data set in Excel. That's what we're going to do now. Okay. So by doing that, we obviously have the numbers set out for us here in a brand new Excel spreadsheet. From here, we can just manipulate the data using Excel functions to answer these questions very quickly. So for part A, we are to calculate the mean. So the mean is the same thing as average. So I can type the equal sign to start a formula and then just type in the word average with parentheses and kind of do it this way. Or I could utilize the insert function menu, which is here, the FX menu. Click on that. And then I can search for the average, or if I've used it recently, it'll be within this most recently used box here. And so I don't see it here, so I can go ahead and type it, bring that up, and now I just have to simply select the correct boxes or cells for the data set. And you can see here it pre-filled up to A11. But actually my data set goes to A9, so I'm just going to change that to 9. And I hit enter or done, and it calculates the average for me. So in this case, it's 11.222. Go out to 3 decimal places, 11.222. And check that, looks good. And then to do the mean, I could do the same thing, just search for, the median, search for median, have that here. And again, just need to choose the correct data set, wipe that out, and select using the mouse my group of figures. Hit done, and there's my median 12. So again, I can reorder the numbers on paper and pick this out pretty quickly, or just let technology work for me and use Excel functions. So this is what we want to get used to using in this course to make problem solving much quicker, just as you will do or hopefully did do in your financial management course and other finance courses that you may have with SPC. And in this question, it's asking us for to determine the mode, which is the figure that occurs most frequently within the data set. And as you guessed it, there is a mode function in Excel that we can utilize. And I'm just going to make sure I choose the correct range of data and hit done. And so there my mode is 12 as well. Okay. And finally, the question is asking us about the shape of the distribution. So if we look at the mean and the median, they're fairly close, not exactly, but fairly close. In this case, given statistics, there's pretty broad flexibility as far as what we consider to be a symmetrical data set. So in this case, these figures, the median and the mean, are technically close enough. Being that the mean is less than the median, it could be technically considered a little bit left skewed. But in this case, for our purposes, they are pretty close. So in this case, we'll just say that they are symmetrical. And we can move on to the next question.